All right, quickly before we start the next year of Formula Moon, I just want to give a quick shout out to Beyblade Abridged, starring our very own channel member Marsh. And we are very happy for him, very proud of him. Please go support it. There'll be a link in the description and a video card at the end of the video. That being said, Editor Chan, for the first time in 2026, roll the intro. Alright, so these are going to be a little speed reviews because me and Editor Chan are still kind of touching base on how we want to do Formula Moon this year. We want to kind of add some things, change some things. So until we have a plan set in stone, me and him have agreed to do these speed reviews. So today we are covering Australia, which happened last weekend, and China, which as of recording it happened on Sunday, happened at 4 o'clock this morning. Yes, I woke up for it. Yes, I am severely disappointed with how the race went for my boy. But that being said, before we start, I don't know how I feel about these new regs. Honestly, yeah, I agree. It seems racing is a tad closer. There are more overtakes, which is good. But at the same time, the cars seem slower and there seem to be more gaps. So Australia, for example, actually, I'll use China as the example because I remember that race a little better. So you had Antonelli had a 9-second gap to second, who had about 5 seconds. And then you had the two Ferrari drivers, neck and neck racing each other. And then behind them, there was a 20-second gap. It's mostly just midfield battles. Once you get away in the top, 4, you know what the top 4 is going to be, which I don't think is spectacular. That being said, let's get into Australia. It's qualifying. So for Australia, if I recall, not everybody qualified because I think Gabriel Bortoleto couldn't, or somebody couldn't. So I'm going off the official results from the F1 app. So in P19 we had Valtteri Bottas. In P18 we had Checo. 17th we had Alonso. 16th we had Colapinto. 15th Albon. 14th Gasly. 13th Ocon. 12th Behrman. 11th Nico Hülkenberg. Gabriel Bortoleto. Arvin Lindblad, which I gotta say, for his debut race, he did fantastic in that Racing Bulls. Every fucking driver get out of his way. He's Liam Lawson was in 8th. Lewis Hamilton in 7th. Is this the world champion hotline? Lando Norris qualified P6. P5 was Oscar Piastri. P4 was Charles Leclerc. P3 was Isaac Hadjar, which I wanted Hadjar to have a good result this season, so I'm really glad that he did good. In P2 was Kimi Antonelli, and P1 was Georges Roussel. Max Verstappen did not set a time, Lance Stroll did not set a time, and Carlos Sainz did not set times, because I think it was an engine issue for Stroll and Sainz, and Max crashed out at Q1 when he lost the rear. So that being said, racing. In P, Oscar Piastri crashed on the reconnaissance lap, and two others, Lance Stroll retired, and somebody else retired. I don't know why it's only giving me to the 19th result, which is really kind of annoying. So in P22, oh my gosh, starting your race result. All right, so for DNFs / did not starts. So for did not starts, we have Nico Hülkenberg and Oscar Piastri. In DNFs, we had Hadjar, Bottas. Fernando retired, then unretired, and same with Stroll, retired for a bit, then unretired, finishing 15 laps back. In P16, we had Sergio Perez. P15, Carlos Sainz. P14, Franco Colapinto. P13, Liam Lawson. P12, Alex Albano. P11, Esteban Ocon. P10, Pierre Gasly. P9, Gabriel Bortoleto. P8, Arvin Lindblad, so good debut for him. P7, Ollie Behrman. P6, Max Verstappen. P5, Lando. P4, Lewis Hamilton. P3, Leclerc. P2, Kimi Antonelli. And P1, George Russell. I think me and Editor Chan are going to keep track of DNFs this year to see what kind of people DNF, how many times they DNF, and so on and so forth. So, look forward to that. Driver of the day. For Australia, I am giving it to Max Verstappen. He is the first winner of Driver of the Day for the 2026 season. Now we're on to China. And we had sprint. So for sprint qualifying, it went as one person did not qualify. I don't remember who it was. Anyway, so P20, I think it was Sergio didn't set a time. So he started 22. So 22, Sergio Perez. 21 for the sprint, Valtteri Bottas. 20, Lance Stroll. 19th, Fernando. 18th, Albon. 17th, Sainz. 16th, Colapinto. 15th, Lindblad. 14th, Gabby. 13th, Liam Lawson. 12th, Esti Besti. 11th, Nico Hülkenberg. 10th, Isaac Hadjar. 9th, Oliver Behrman. 8th, my glorious King Max Verstappen. 7th, Pierre Gasly. 6th, Leclerc. 5th, Piastri. 4th, Hamilton. 3rd, Lando. 2nd, Kimi. And 1st, George. So for the sprint race results, DNFing, we had Valtteri Bottas, Arvin Lindblad, and Nico Hülkenberg. I don't think he's finished a fucking race yet this season, unfortunately for the poor bastard. And that's another reason why I'm not really liking these changes so far. Just everybody's DNFing constantly. Like, I get it, you're not supposed to be 100% reliable all the time, but having like 5 to 6 DNFs per session, per race, like, it's a little excessive, I think. So P19 was Sergio, P18 was Lance, P15 was Fernando, 17 was Lando, Fernando, P16 Albon, 15 Hadjar, 14th Colapinto, 13th Bortoleto, 12th Sainz, 11th Gasly, 10 Esti Besti, and just missing out on points, Max Verstappen, which I think is the first time he's legitimately missed out on points in years. But his start, man, was so bad. He dropped to like P17 at the beginning of the sprint. It's just, Max has not liked these regulations. He has said he has not liked these regulations, and he hasn't flip-flopped like Lando Norris, where he's like, oh, we get paid to do this, and it's so great. And now he's like, oh, yeah, no, now I hate the cars because I'm not winning, basically, is what that gives to me. I never thought he was a good world champion. I think he got really lucky. There's talent there, don't get me wrong, but a little bit of luck did play into him becoming world champion last year. P8 was Oliver Behrman. P7, Liam Lawson. P6, Piastri. P5, Kimi, who he had a bad start too. P4, Lando. P3, Hamilton. P2, Leclerc. And P1, George Russell. So for qualifying, in P22, we had Sergio Perez, 21, Lance Stroll, 20th, Valtteri Bottas, 19th, Fernando, 18th, Albon, 17th, Sainz, 16th, Gabriel Bortoleto, Arvin Lindblad, Liam Lawson, Esti Besti, Franco Colapinto, again qualifying P11 somehow, Nico Hülkenberg, Oliver Behrman, Hadjar, Verstappen, Gasly, Norris, Piastri, Leclerc, Hamilton, Russell, and the youngest ever pole sitter in Formula One history, Kimi Antonelli. So, good job on Kimi. I was really impressed with him so far this weekend. Will it hold up for the race results? We'll find out. That being said, for the race results, we had 4 DNSs. Albon did not start, Bortoleto did not start, and both McLaren boys did not start. Papaya rules at its best. Lando couldn't start, Oscar couldn't start. I don't know if that's what it was. It was, I think, both electrical issues, but different electrical issues. Stroll DNF'd. Fernando DNF'd. Prayers to Owen, as both of our GOATs DNF'd today.
as Max Verstappen DNF'd on lap 46.
No. Wait.
And yeah, after that, I was just kind of upset with this race, so I don't think Owen's liking these regulations too much, considering his goat is not doing too hot, and my goat is not doing too hot right now, so. In P15, we had Perez, 14th Ocon, 13th Bottas, Lindblad had 12th, Hulkenberg, who actually completed a race. I thought he didn't start tonight, and it was Bortoleto who raced. Hulkenberg finishes P11. Colapinto, who I was impressed with Colapinto a lot of the day. He was bad. He ended up in P2. He held off the Mercedes of Russell and the two Ferraris for as long as he could, and I was really impressed with Colapinto. P9 was Carlos Sainz. P8 was Hadjar, the only scoring Red Bull. P7 was Liam Lawson. P6 was Pierre Gasly. P5 was Oliver Behrman. P4 was Leclerc, and the three Mercedeses of Hamilton, Russell, and Kimi were the podium, as Toto said. But no, good job for Kimi, and my driver of the day is obviously Kimi Antonelli. So both times I have agreed with the fans, although shout out to Colapinto. I think Colapinto, if would be a close second. So yeah, me and Editor Chan don't know how we want to do this right now. He's not a big fan of the regulations either, and he's a Sainz / Hulkenberg guy, so he's not too thrilled with them either. But we do both enjoy making this series, so we are going to continue. Somehow we'll find a way to continue. And April is off, so we're hopefully Japan will probably be another speed review, and then we'll be back strong in May with the regular reviews, with the regular editing style, with the graphics, and the stuff that we want to do. Till such a time, I have been Moon. Like I said, go check out Beyblade Abridged, go support our guy Marsh, and yeah, that being said, we'll see you for Japan.